Okay, to-do list for tonight. Some of these I have already checked off. Some of these I have not. 424 tires, chains, and put oil in it. I put slime in the tires. Haven't done anything with the oil. Chains, still working on that. Jumper cables, back to Blue Truck. Nope, working on that. Blower gearboxes, haven't touched that. 432 tires. Boy, we can actually check one off the list here. Hit. Check. 16G oil checks. I haven't touched it. I did get the Pro 12 and the C10A to start. LS, haven't even touched it. 59, didn't touch it. 70, cranked on a little bit. Battery was dead. And by moving the Pro 12 out of the road and having to move some other stuff, I now got two broken recoil ropes. Great. Grand. Now, luckily, the one off the Pro 8 with the Robin Subaru, it is electric start, so I jumped it off with the jumper cables, hence why they're still here. And got it to move. And the old Kawasaki repowered 5200. Anytime I have trouble with this tractor, it's full start, and that's because this is clothesline rope. So I think I am just going to order a spool, of recoil rope or rewind rope and be done with it. Right? Right. We do it right because we do it twice. You know what? Did I ever pick up the bolts for the 5200? Oh no. I bet you the bolts are still laying out there for that. Son of a diddly. Alright, I'll go back out and look for that. I know where they were laying, so I'll take a magnet with me. So, in here, we have the 67 424. This tire, and I ended up stealing the tires off of this, put them on the 818, then I stole the tires from the 816 for the 818, and the tires that were on the 818 off of this are on the 816. You guys following that, drivers? So, anyhow, so this ended up with a crappy pair of turf tires, which hold air for a little bit, and that's about it. Has no chains on it, which is the biggest deal. I have, I believe, a set of chains, because that over there is actually an 818 chain, which has the ice cleats on it, and I should maybe really just take the chains off of the 816, but I figured the extra 20 pounds might help it a lot. I don't know. So the battery is bad in the 8163B, the 1983 one with the snowblower. So what I generally do is the 818 gets a new battery every couple of years. As soon as I have trouble with it, I put a new battery in the 818. I don't even fool with it. This is my tractor I keep back at the house. I rely on it. It's my good tractor. For any of you guys that have seen it at plow days know, it's a good tractor. It's a real good tractor. So it's going to get a brand new 350 cold cranking amp battery. The battery that is in there is going to go in 83 just because I am done playing with it. And that's a good battery. It was I think there was only one time last year when it was like 5 degrees or something. It wouldn't start, and I think that's because the choke wasn't closing the whole way. So I'm going to do that, get the battery out of there in 83, maybe. That doesn't necessarily have to happen tonight, but if the battery's sitting here, it can go elsewhere. There's a battery in the Pro 12, and it's running. No video, sorry guys, I have some pictures, that's about it. C10A back at the house is running, along with the 566. So the big guns are ready. We'll have to get the small guns like 59 running. And that's why I tried the 70. So, anywho's, yeah. So, hopefully this tire will stay up. We'll put the tire chains on it. I don't know. I want to do the tire chains first for some reason, even though I should do the 818, but I don't know. It's what I'm feeling. So, no video, and the extra piece of plywood I had back at the house leaning outside. Should really screw it up on the wall somewhere, but here's my problem. I'm out of places I can put plywood without cutting them unless I put it on the ceiling. You know, I could do that. But I kind of wanted to make sure the ceiling was all one, and really I'd like for the walls to be all one too, but the money's not there for that right now, so I should buy the 2 sheets of styrofoam for there and insulate these doors. Story of my life. Got a lot to do and not enough money or gumption to do it, so anyhows, what I can do is get my tractors fixed and I'll get back with you guys. Hopefully nothing traumatic happens. That tire's still up over there. That I had to fix the left front tire. These Miller tri-rib tires, I have had nothing but problems with these. I've had to put bead sealer on every rim they've been on, and I have 2 sets. And it seems like it takes you about 1.5 years of playing around before you just like slather the bead sealer in there, kind of, you know, a pretty high application rate. Let's just say I'm about out of it in the can now, so we'll see how that works out. Other than that, I love the tires. If I tubed them, I wouldn't have any complaints. So, okay, let me get something done. It's already, I don't know, 7:30, probably. 2 days to Tuesday before Thanksgiving, so whatever that makes today. I don't have a clue, honestly. So, anyhow, get that done. Get back at you guys. Okay, went outside, and luckily the bolts were all laying there on the piece of bark where I left them. Well, 2 of them were a little to the side of it. They kind of got run over by the 5200, and it's definitely that time. I'm getting fed up with stuff. Okay, I did find something interesting. Wasn't planning to find anything interesting. I noticed this tractor's been leaking hydraulic oil. It looks like it's coming out the top of the reservoir, which, okay. But, I didn't expect the dash is loose. I never noticed that on this tractor. The hood must have held it rigid. So, well, it's only 2 bolts. And we'll tighten that up and we'll get right back on the old battery swap. Sorry, I had to burp. So, this is a Deka 300 battery. I didn't know that I ever put a Deka in this tractor. I don't know. Because Deka would have been from the old place I worked. Tractor Supply never had Deka batteries, right? Right. So, anywho's, I just find that odd. So, alright. Swap that battery out, put a fresh one in, and keep on keeping on. Okay guys, just realized the 818 wasn't on the list. So, got that done. Also got this done. And gather supplies to fix everything. There's what takes most of your time right there. So, yeah. So the 818 is done. What did I do with the there it is. Okay. 818 is done. I even added an actual battery hold down instead of a piece of rope. Can't believe it, and fixed some of the wiring. Perfect. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get her out of here and run her back up to the house. Because that gives me more room to move around in here, and I can bring other stuff in if I need to or want to. So, let me get on to that, and I already looked at this. This tire's flat again. Already. I haven't even looked at it, so. Okay, let me get the 818 rolling out of here and go from there. Alright guys, it is the next day. Don't remember what all I was recording last night. Oh yeah, the 818 was in here. Got that out of here. Tire is still not fixed on the 424, although it's not flat clear down to the rim like it was prior, so progress. Do I put more slime in it or do I just tube it? I kind of want to save the tube. So, anyhoozle. 8163B won't crank. I mean, I got no idea why. Um, this battery was going dead and you had to charge it, and as you guys could see, it was obviously off-gassing. Could be bad ground. Whenever I went to bring it over here, even jumping directly to the battery with a good battery with jumper cables wouldn't work. I ended up jumping from the good battery to the starter, and it started. I never got it to turn over again, although it had turned over the week prior. So, bad connections? Maybe. I'm also going to get rid of this wire, which, for whatever reason, I left as a battery hold down. I don't know. Prior Steve did some prior things that priorly probably wasn't good. Anyhow. So, get this battery out. I'm just going to start by sticking the new battery on. I also had some terminals to adapt the lawn and garden style to the automotive style and see what that does. I don't know if that'll help, but that was how I got the tractor to start last time, so I don't know what's going on. So, anyhow, we'll do that and see what happens. Alright boys, a simple change to the battery project has turned into pretty much an all-afternoon ordeal. I found out I had, well, the connections are all about rotted off, you guys saw that. So the bolts were hard to deal with. So, which that turned into a bad connection to the key switch, which means maybe that other battery is somewhat good. Potentially. So, figured that out. And I investigated the headlight switch and turned out it was bad and blown apart. So, that turned into a Hunt 4 switch, which I found this dash, but the screws were seized to the switch. Couldn't get it apart. Luckily I found another one, was able to get the screws out of it, but the switch was stuck. But the headlights do work now, I think you guys, oh yeah, you guys can see. So, at the moment I'm working on putting a battery hold down in, that's what the rubber strap is there. There's a hole drilled on the other side. Actually, maybe what I need to do is reverse it. I gotta look at this side. But anyhow, I'm gonna bolt it down on one side here through the hole, because I don't have any more T-bars like I did on the 818 or J bolts. I only have one, and I need two. Yeah, you know how it goes. So, anywho's, that's what I'm up to. I'm gonna get a bolt in there, which I may actually be able to do it easier on this side. I don't know why I didn't think about that till now. And just hook it on the other side. Great. Grand. It's always good to talk things out. So I'm going to do that. Pump up the tires. I'm also going to flip flip the lift rod around in the front. Because I have since realized with the 424 that it contacts the front axle before it comes up the whole way. So I'm going to change that and make sure that doesn't happen. Yeah, otherwise I think that's it for the moment. So, BRB boys. Watching me some Musty One working on a, I don't know, Volkswagen something or other. Started out working on a skid loader, and then, you know, YouTube I have autoplay on the TV. So, yeah. Anywho's, back to work. Imagine, this all started from this list. I'm not even done with this list, and I'm on other stuff already. Gah! That's good.